Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called Celestial Return. It seems really cool. It's got an extremely good art style and an interesting theme. It's a sci-fi noir RPG where you try and do some sort of heist. It seems really cool, so without further ado, why don't we head on in and check it out? Okay, Character 1. I did see that there's 4 characters that you'll ultimately be able to choose from. And I assume that they have different abilities and stats and stuff. Let's see. Sorry, it didn't say character, that said chapter. Got it. Okay. Interesting. So there's 3 chapters currently, looks like. We're obviously going to start from chapter 1. Let's see. Earth Planet Zero. Planet Zero, a world caught between the realms of sci-fi and supernatural, a world of contrast where the daily grind of high-tech life is punctuated by the occasional brush with the bizarre. A technologically advanced civilization, its inhabitants are divided into augmented humans and those who have chosen to remain fully organic. Okay. Interesting. The demo playthrough you're about to experience starts from the Act 6 of Celestial Return. Before diving in, you'll watch an introduction video recapping important information.
Enjoying a quiet drink at the Crow Jazz Bar. Officer Reynolds slides over with a case that's too tough for the usual detectives.
Looks like you
drops a mysterious case on your lap. A string of strange suicides shaking the city's core.
Said sewer slide. YouTube, don't ban me.
With only a cryptic clue in hand, you grab your trusty sidekick, Rose the Oracle, and head into the seedy underbelly of the sewers in search of dark secrets.
You but angry. The operation goes south.
Just when all hope seems lost, the mysterious visitor swoops in to save the day. Back at your office, the sting of failure lingers until a strange sight catches your attention.
And your journey begins. Okay, neat. Welcome to the Celestial Return demo. Join our Discord server to share your feedback and report any issues you find. You can find the link to the Discord server on the main menu. Okay, thanks. Whispers in the Dark, Episode 6. Trippy visuals. Welcome to Celestial Return, a sci-fi noir role-playing game where you shape and control a cast of characters as they plot and execute the heist of the Millennia. During this demo, you'll be playing as a detective, the tech thief, Howard, as he struggles with a dead end on a murder investigation. Click on the Continue button to move the dialogue forward. Remember, your choices will shape the path ahead. Break a leg or two, as many synthetic ones as you could afford. Got it. The wayward detective returns to his office, a pod in shambles, supposedly temporary permanency. His augmented eyes lock on a white anomaly, an envelope placed discreetly against the blisters of the door frame. Continue. In Celestial Return, the dialogue options appear or disappear based on how you customize your character as the story progresses. Customize your very own Howard to be your perfect play doll, enter the Mind Nexus, and use your insight points to unlock and upgrade his personality traits. We've given you 2 completely free, no-strings-attached insight points to play around with. In the full game, you will earn insight points by completing quests and solving mysteries. Okay, cool. Howard, I would like to do your insight. How do I do that? Oops. Paranormal anomaly detective, intelligent yet grappling with anger issues, sometimes surprisingly foolish, but always ready for adventure. Enjoys smoking Nethervale cigarettes immensely, perhaps even considering it his greatest pleasure. His frequent haunt is the Crow Jazz Bar, though his repeated attempts to charm the bartender have failed. Most trusted friend is a talking rose. We'll get to that later. Okay. Commonly referred to as abstracts, these paranormal entities blur the lines between reality and imagination, manifesting as concepts of tangible shapes. Infiltrate the lands, cities, and even homes of Planet Zero, instilling fear and chaos among the local population. In response to this unprecedented threat, the world's major powers have united to form the Paranormal Investigation Division, PID, specialized task force dedicated to investigating and eliminating these abstracts. Oracle Rose. Rose is a living, or rather blooming, paradox, blurring the line between the mystical and the tangible. Her playful demeanor, wait, didn't I say that before? No, reality and imagination. Her playful demeanor masks a depth of wisdom and foresight that most can only dream of. Physically fragile, she always needs someone to carry her around. Her abilities, she can see the future, but to unleash her prophetic visions, she needs to be soaked in ice water. Kind of like the, what's that movie, Minority Report? Despite being a flower, she has a personality that's larger than life. Silo. Okay, how many are these? There's a lot of these. We're not going to go through all of them. But it's cool that there's so much. Okay, let's see what else we got. Turn to title. We change things? No? Okay. I don't know how to use her points, to be honest. Foolishness. Irrational and erratic thinking leading to impulsive and often comedic decisions. That did say that Howard was a little foolish sometimes. Okay, so it's using our trait here. Okay. Foolishness. It's a bomb. As soon as we pull the envelope, the string will... Sorry, hold on. Let me think of Howard. Howard looks pretty gruff. It's a bomb. As soon as we pull the envelope, a string will break. A fuse will ignite, powder will catch fire, and we'll gently go to always sleep. I don't think that's going to be that gentle, my friend. Just an envelope. No wires or anything sketchy attached. It's likely just a package or some regular mail left for the detective. Our post box is busted, so this was the only solution. So are we, like, fighting in our mind? We're deciding what this is? The ability to perceive and interpret environmental stimuli. A love letter from the secret admirer, or yet another death threat with a horrible stench of... What was it? Nether puff? Or another overdue bill. Think we could store some cash for the mission from our friends at the department? Howard scans the area, searching for any sign for whoever put the envelope there. Nothing. Suspiciously nothing. Someone knows where we live. Hand on the gun, flip off the safety. Okay. Uncontrolled outburst of anger and excessive inconsistency, including anger problems affecting the thought process. It definitely say that Howard had anger issues. I think that Howard, who is sometimes foolish and has anger issues, would probably draw the gun. Personally, I think that's stupid, but we're going to do it. We're role-playing here, baby. With an ease of 10,000 draws, Howard grabs his pistol, knocking off the safety switch in less than a second. Metallic click echoes in the neon-lit hallway. As he scans the corridor, his senses sharpen, alert to any potential threat. Chill, Howard. We already had our fair share of trouble today. Statistically speaking, we shouldn't have to pump any more adrenograms. Not sure if chill is on the menu today. Stay sharp until we are absolutely positive we are alone. Okay, we're going to do a dice roll for our perception, apparently. Dim the dust and the puddle. Find out if anyone is there. Okay. Click dice to roll. 1 perception. Okay, we saw that. Dice is balanced. 3 to 6 success. Okay. So we have a decent chance of succeeding. Did we have advantage? What happened? Oh, we add them. 3 to 6 success. But you can go over. Okay, interesting. Howard carefully looks around the hallway, making sure it's safe. He checks every corner, finding no danger. Takes a deep breath, confident there's no one else around. Pick up the envelope. As you travel through the cosmos, Howard and his team will pick up various items along the way. To access these goodies, click on Howard's portrait, head to the abyss, and select Check Your Pockets. Here you can browse through your collected items. Got it. Okay. Up here. I see. Check your level and your insights. Okay. Well, now, wish I had done this earlier. It seems like level 10 is the max, I guess. Intellectual being who understands its surroundings and can make correct decisions. I don't know that we want to lean into foolishness and get a perk called Brain Dead. Uncontrolled outbursts, yep. Virtue. Character trait that is morally correct and acts with good intentions. Alright. Well, we're a detective, so I think we should lean into our perception. Sensory acuity increases perceptual awareness, making it easier to discover and analyze hidden clues. Seems good. And, I mean, again, we're a detective, so I think we want to be a truth seeker. So we're going to do that. Character trait that seeks the truth, making efforts to obtain knowledge. All right, neat. Check your pockets. All right, what do we got? Slammed. The best music festival of the year. Daily Rocker's newspaper. A snapshot of a bygone era. This issue of the Daily Rockers captures the wild energy of concert Howard played with his old band. I would not have guessed Howard was in a band. Headlines scream of music and chaos, a reminder of a time when the stage was his battlefield. Howard's memo. The concert was one for the books. If we hadn't brawled with the drummer and split up, maybe I'd still be rocking out instead of chasing down freaks. Nice. Okay. Look at our pockets again. That's what it wants us to do, so let's check out some other stuff. Case file 1. Sewer slides. YouTube. Sewer slides. Howard's latest assignment, passed down from an old friend, Officer Reynolds. The city is experiencing an alarming spike in what appears to be sewer slides, but the police department is baffled. Reynolds seeks Howard's expertise to uncover the truth behind these deaths. Something's off here. Time to dig deeper and find the truth behind these so-called sewer slides. Nether cigarettes. They have electronics in them? What is this? Flavors from Outer World. Special taste. Okay. Signature smokes of Nethervale. These cigarettes are renowned for their rich flavor and smooth draw. Staple of the local culture, they're as much a part of the city as the fog that blankets the streets. Nothing like the burn of a nether. In a world that's this chaotic, it's my greatest pleasure, a rare moment of calm. A little sad, my friend, but that's okay, I guess. Hell matches. Okay. These matches are infamous in the Netherrail for their intense, long-lasting flames, often used by locals who need a reliable light in the city's perpetual gloom. They're as trusted as they are dangerous. Hell matches light up the dark corners of the city. Sometimes it feels like the only way to see clearly in the chaos. Okay. Check out the envelope. Got something weird on the side. Plain, unremarkable envelope with no name, address, or markings. Its simplicity masks the secrets it may hold inside. Okay. I thought we'd get more information, to be honest. Goose? What is this? Ectovision? Okay. Spectral sight. Okay, so we can see the ghost things we read about earlier. Interesting. It's pretty cool. Secrets to be found. Weird vibes lurking within. Anger antidote. Okay. The hive mind? Titan core? I don't know what that is. Most powerful weapon in the universe? Holy crap. Sure. System reset. Sure. We look deeply into the mystery of death and humanity's relationship with it. Okay. Cool. Let's return. Howard's fingers tremble slightly as he reaches for the envelope. Feels a mixture of curiosity and apprehension, the weight of countless past encounters with danger pressing down on him. The envelope appears unassuming, surface plain and devoid of any markings. There's no name or address on it. The office. Entering the office, Howard settles into the chair, his anticipation growing. Inspect the envelope for clues. That seems like a good idea. Easy peasy. 2 to 6, success. But can we go over? Like, what are these dice? Are they D6s? I'm not sure. Wow. Okay. Failed. Howard can't find any visible clues on the envelope. It seems frustratingly ordinary. Open. The storyline of Celestial Return exists in a complex and vast universe that slowly unfolds itself as you progress through the game. Codex is your go-to source for everything you need to know about the characters, locations, and intriguing events in the lore, or if you need a quick refresher when making critical decisions. After all, knowledge is power, power corrupts, and a vast network of immense corruption is the only thing that keeps systems from collapsing in on themselves. Got it. Carefully opens the envelope, revealing a stack of Polaroid photos inside. Interesting that Polaroid exists in this universe. Look at the photo with the wedding scene, cafe snapshot, picture of man in the suit. We'll go in order, I suppose. Polaroid from the wedding of Mr. Fabius Aconite and his wife, Lillian Aconite. Couple stands, this is the worst wedding photo I've ever seen, by the way. Couple stands side by side against a backdrop of blooming flowers and flowing fabric, holding hands, a symbol of unity and affection. Your insights flicker like moments of clarity in a complex world, each one nudging you towards deeper understanding. Can you grasp what they're trying to tell you? Insights Eco. Okay. Easy peasy. We failed the last one of these. 2. Okay, we made it. So what is on these? Are these 0 to 3, maybe? Sensory sharpness. Perceptual awareness, making it easier to discover and analyze. That's the thing we got. Okay, that's the insight we upgraded. Examining the photograph closely, Howard notices the subtle tension in Lillian's body language. Her posture is unnaturally stiff, and her smile appears forced. The way she grips Fabius's hand suggests anxiety rather than affection. Interesting. Weird. The Polaroid shows Zephyr at a cafe, enjoying her drink with friends. They are laughing, caught in a moment of joy. You seem horrifying rather than laughing, but okay. Her eyes sparkle with what appears to be genuine happiness, and her laughter seems to echo through the image. Truth Seeker. That's the other one we got. That's pretty rad. Character's trait that seeks the truth, making efforts to obtain knowledge. Loudest cries for help are sometimes the ones we fail to hear. That's true. Inspect the picture of the man in the suit. Polaroid depicts Logan in a suit, stepping into a large building. Structure looms over him, grand facade hinting at power and authority. The building's grandeur darkly contrasts with the isolation in Logan's eyes. Are we meant to know who any of these people are, is my question? We are 6 chapters in, to be fair. What might have been an ordinary scene now serves as a haunting reminder of hidden struggles and untold stories. By the way, I've been ignoring it till now. I could do without the constant beeping. I don't know what that is, but it's driving me crazy. Examine the last Polaroid, okay? As Detective Howard inspects the fourth Polaroid, his brow furrows with concern. Polaroid shows the eerie silhouette of the old silo building against a dark night sky. Unlike the others, this photo is clearer, not faint or blurred. In front of the silo, a vague figure stands, barely discernible but unmistakably there. Howard's mind races with possibilities, each more disturbing than the last. Foolishness. Think, Detective, what does a silo represent? Not just a building, it's a symbol. A symbol of darkness, of secrets waiting to be uncovered. The sick game ends now. Don't let this psychopath manipulate you any longer. Show them who's in charge. Wow. Intelligence. I'd like to say trust your instincts, but so far they haven't made any sense. The best thing you can do is actually go to the silo and confront whoever this is, but you have to be very careful if we're really going to confront the killer. Howard, are you blind? That's totally you in front of the effing silo. It's just a photo. We don't even know if it's real. Oh, come on. It's real enough to get me off the couch. Let's go kick some ghost ass. Fine. I guess we can take a look. But stay sharp. This could get ugly fast. Sharp as tack, boss. Let's give them hell. Welcome to Nethervale, Detective. You call these streets home and work for the good part of a decade. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move your view around the map, or if you're feeling extra laid back, just use the mouse wheel to look around. Okay. How do I... Okay, there it goes. The dead end, detective's office, the silo, that's where it wants us to go. Graveyard. Okay. Oh, Jazz Bar, that's where we go to hang out, sure. I mean, I guess we should probably go where they want us to, right? A relic from a bygone industrial area. The silo tower's rusted metal and crumbling concrete stand against a neon-lit cityscape, whispering secrets of the past to those who listen. Okay. Interesting that it's kind of got like a board game vibe over here. Going real slow. Is something going to happen on one of these? Is that why it's making us do this? If not, I wish there was a fast forward button. Because it's using up a lot of time here. Oh boy. Okay. Please. Okay. Howard stands in front of the old silo, a relic from the past amidst the neon chaos of the crowded cityscape. Rain pours steadily from the sky, blending with the colorful glow of neon advertisements that flash and flicker against the windows surrounding high-rises. The steady rhythm of rain mixes with the distant rumble of traffic and the hum of hovering vehicles zipping by overhead. With the cool rainwater trickling down his collar and Rose nestled safely in his pocket, Howard's eyes scan the base of the silo for the entrance. Something catches his eye. Real quick, I just want to say, it's insane that we thought like 20 or 30 years ago that we would have flying cars at this point. I don't even trust people to drive in like an XY axis, never mind adding a Z axis there. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, flying cars are going to be disastrous idea. Just throw that out there. Okay, unlock a hidden self, dive into a sea of realization, and uncover emotions in your deadbeat mind flat. What? You thought you could afford a mind palace? Nice. The Secrets to be Found panel, accessible from the Abyss screen, will house the grotesque, brutal, and self-aggrandizing insights you discover throughout the game. And your credit holocard password. Okay, we saw those earlier. He looks up and notices a silhouette at the top of the silo. Up here? Yeah. The figure's cloak flutters in the wind, obscuring its contours and adding an eerie mystique to the scene. Howard lowers his gaze, refocusing on the entrance door. As he approaches, he can't resist looking up one last time. Figure's gone, vanished, as if it was never there. Damn it, don't let these assholes mess with our head. Keep your fingers on the trigger. I have a feeling you're in your own head, dude. Okay. You sure about this? Looks like a perfect place for a horror movie. You told us to come here, Rose. Got any glimpses of the future for what's ahead? Maybe so, but we need answers, and they're in there. Should we call for backup before going in? I mean, if you can see the future, I should probably ask. Ice, Howard. Ice is the key. Did I get my icy soak today? Nope, so you know the answer. I mean, why aren't we always soaking Rose in ice water? I feel like seeing the future is probably very useful all the time. All right, then. You don't know shit? Keep your mouth shut while I figure this out. Wow. Not a nice way to talk to your friend. Howard carefully pushes the door open with the barrel of his gun. Creak of old hinges breaking the silence. Chill hits him as the cold, damp air seeps out, heavy with the scent of rust and decay. He turns on his flashlight, its beam slicing through the oppressive darkness. The sound of dripping water echoes through the large, empty space. He steps inside, his eyes adjusting to the gloom. This is very immersive, and I appreciate that. If we encounter any ghosts in here, remember, they're probably just as lost as we are. Howard moves cautiously through the dark interior, where old machinery and rotting crates lie abandoned. He scans every corner, every shadow, looking for any sign of the mysterious figure. A glance upward reveals something unusual about the ceiling. It doesn't resemble the usual structure of the building's overhead surface. Instead, it appears distorted, almost fluid-like, as if a swirling mass of shadows and ethereal energy. Suddenly, a faint sound echoes through the chamber, catching Howard's attention. Turning, his flashlight beam reveals a figure gracefully descending from the distorted ceiling, floating down towards him. His spectral sight flickers, but even without it, this being is unmistakably an abstract. I would think so, yeah. The stranger is unlike anyone Howard has ever seen. Boost augmentation cyberware, the hallmark of every kick-ass sci-fi setting, true. As the storyline progresses, you'll get the chance to cut out every bit that made your characters real and replace their limbs with weaponized capitalism. Wow. Turn Theseus' ship into Theseus' armada and break apart your bodily confines with no sense of self whatsoever. I don't know that I want to do that. This guy looks like he stepped out of a fever dream. He does look pretty crazy. Howard's grip tightens on his gun, his eyes narrowing as he takes in the abstract's bizarre appearance. Can you shoot ghosts in this universe? Like, what the heck? Anger issues, who the hell are you? Wait for the abstract to talk first. Why do you look like this? I mean, does he have a mouth? I feel like Howard, who has already pulled out his gun, would probably say, who the hell are you? The abstract's voice is calm, almost soothing, yet carries an undertone of menace. Calm, almost soothing, carrying an undertone of menace. I am the echo of past decisions, the reflection of lost futures. They call me Shuttergeist. Your intelligence pulses with recognition. The name Shuttergeist from The name Shuttergeist from PID Times seeks entry into your cognitive archives. Neural archive. What do you remember about Shuttergeist? Let's find out. Nothing. We're pretty bad at this. Your mind wrestles with fragments that refuse to coalesce into clear understanding. Shuttergeist tilts his head slightly. The eye in the Polaroid flame. Sorry, I'm botching it. Shuttergeist tilts his head slightly, the eye in the Polaroid frame seeming to study Howard intently. But the theatrics behind all this, enough games tell me what you know about the sewer slides. Is this supposed to scare me? You're wasting your time. Again, Howard is like a hard-boiled detective. I think he would probably say this. Shuttergeist's form shimmers, his body becoming more ethereal as he takes a step closer, the waves of energy radiating more intensely. Fear is not my weapon, detective. It is a tool used by those who seek to control and dominate. I beckon you here for a conversation, not a confrontation. I am but a whisper in the night, seeking your ear. I don't understand this guy at all. Can someone summarize? ... I'll zip it now. No more words from me. Howard steps closer, his flashlight illuminating Shuttergeist's earnest expression. What's the real reason you dragged me out here? I don't have time for games. If you know something, spill it now. Not in the mood for philosophical debate. Tell me why I shouldn't end this right now. He's a truth seeker, but he's foolish and angry, so he's probably going to say 2. You hold a voice of influence, detective. People heed your words. Trust your wisdom. I beseech you to be our herald, to spread a message that can reshape worlds. What are you talking about? Speak clearly. I'm listening, but I need details clear and precise. Cut the crap and tell me straight or we're done here. I mean, again, not all of us abstracts carry darkness in our hearts. We yearn for coexistence, a symphony of peace, but fear and hatred cloud this vision. And why should I trust you? I have walked the shadows beside you, yet I have done no harm. My presence here is a plea, not a demand. We seek allies among your kind, for only together can we weather the storm. You perceive the truth that not all of us are bound by malevolence. I've seen what abstracts can do, but Rose has shown she's harmless. Harmless? I prefer charmingly non-lethal. Precisely. There are many like Rose and me, souls yearning for serenity. Yet the PID hunts us, driven by a fear they do not understand. We need your voice, detective, to help change that narrative. You have my attention. I need to understand. Why should I believe you? This could all be a trap. Let's say I believe you. What do you want from me? Enough talk. I don't trust you. I mean, we like Rose, okay? And we want to know the truth. So we're going to go with you have my attention. Like the moon and stars, we seek harmony in the night. Our intentions are pure, yet the world cloaks us in shadow. Detective, your heart sees beyond the darkness. It glimpses the light within. Who knew ghosts could be such softies? What do you think, Howard? Give him a chance? Help us rewrite the narrative, where fear is but a shadow and understanding is the dawn. Alright, I'll help you, but this means you owe me answers, lots of them. Show me a sign of good faith. I need proof, something concrete. This seems more accurate for Howard. Proof is the anchor in the storm of doubt. Very well, detective. Observe this fragment of our plight, a glimpse into the sorrow we endure. Shuttergeist takes out a Polaroid camera from his hand, hidden behind his back, and presses the shutter button. The flash blinds Howard, its brilliance overwhelming his vision until all he sees is white. As the light fades, a succession of Polaroid photographs flows before his eyes. These images depict abstract captured, tortured, and subjected to experiments. Their agony is etched into each photo, yet a faint glimmer of hope remains in their eyes, a yearning for coexistence. Alright, that's enough, I get it. Understanding dawns like the first light of day. With your help, we can bask in the warmth of acceptance and peace. Howard considers Shuttergeist's words carefully. The images from the Polaroids still linger in his mind. Still don't trust you, but I'll play along for now. Holster the gun and nod cautiously. Lower your gun, but keep it ready just in case. I still don't trust you, but I'll play along for now. Your caution is wise, detective. Trust is earned through actions, not words. Together, we can pave the way for a future where our worlds coexist peacefully. What do you need from me? Seek out the abstracts you come across and bring them to me. I will protect them and guide them towards a peaceful existence. Fine, but if this goes south, remember, I won't hesitate to act. Fair enough. As Shuttergeist begins to dissolve into a cascade of vibrant, multicolored particles, he pauses and looks directly at Howard, his voice resonating with a mix of hope and urgency. There is one more thing, detective. A storm is coming. A force far more malevolent than anything you've encountered. Its shadow looms over Nevervale, threatening both our worlds. Be prepared, for our paths will cross again soon. With that, Shuttergeist's form disintegrates entirely, leaving behind an eerie silence. That's one way to make an exit. So, we trust in Casper here, or what? I'm not sure, but I'm willing to follow this thread and see where it leads. We still have the sewer sites to investigate. This abstract business, it's a whole other layer to the mess we're already in. Just as they turn to leave, something catches Howard's eye. A single Polaroid photo lies on the ground where Shuttergeist had stood. He bends down, picking it up with a growing sense of unease. The image on the Polaroid is initially unclear, but as Howard scrutinizes it, a chill runs down his spine. A massive spacecraft looms in the picture, and as he examines it more closely, he recognizes the familiar skyline of Nethervale. The spacecraft has landed right in the heart of the city. Shuttergeist seems to have left out some of what he knows. Howard flips the Polaroid over, and his breath catches in his throat. The back of the photo bears a hastily scrawled message. The end is near. Yikes. Celestial return. Oh, you can't do a cliffhanger like that. That's crazy. We barely got to play. Okay, now we got rad cyberpunk music. All right, well, I'll talk over the credits. I think the game's really cool. It's got great art. The storyline seems very interesting, if not wild and bizarre. It's got a mix of cyberpunk, apparently aliens, paranormal stuff.
Good. So we have a plan.
Neat. Okay. How dare you do that right at the end of the video? Celestial Return, everyone. Check out the demo yourself. I don't know how much can change based on the decisions you made, but it did seem like some things changed based on the insight points we got. And as I said, there are 4 characters planned to be in the main game. So I'm interested to see where they're coming from. Let's real quick look. Can we enter one of these other chapters? No. Okay. Astral Sanctum, a world where mysticism reigns and technology is anathema. Here, the landscape is an eerie blend of organic matter and ancient magic, with cities grown from living structures that pulse with unsettling vitality. No steel or circuits mar this world. Instead, everything is alive and fused with the raw power of nature and dark rituals. It's incredibly strange and unsettling. The Hive. Hive, a colossal space station as vast as a planet, stands as the epitome of technological advancement and cybernetic integration. The sprawling megastructure is at the heart and home of Kot Rath-Zu, a faction that has mastered the art of merging flesh with machine. Okay, so we have, like, very different things going on in each chapter. I assume that they'll somehow integrate to each other. But, yeah, I am very interested to see where the storyline goes from here. It seems pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't encounter any bugs. I thought the writing was very good. I liked the art. I'm wondering... The only thing I'm not sure about is the dice aspect. It seemed like it was completely unrelated to the characteristics that we chose. And I didn't see any way to influence the dice. So my primary concern there is it kind of feels like it doesn't exactly matter what you do if there's no way to influence your dice. Like, obviously dice are random, but you know, if you had a bonus based on one of the insights that you chose, maybe that would feel a little bit better. Or I guess maybe you might not even get the chance to roll a dice without the insights. Maybe that's how you're kind of influencing it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just worried that it feels like less of a game and more of a visual novel where random stuff happens. And I guess, you know, if that's your cup of tea, that's fine. But I don't know about random stuff happening. I would at least want some sort of influence over the dice rolls, I think, personally. But yeah, I think the developers did a very good job. I will put a link to the description below, to the demo, so you can check it out yourself. Let me know if something different happens, if you do something differently than I did, because I'm interested to find out, you know, what else could have happened in the demo. But yeah, you'll also find a link to my Discord server in the description below if you want to join and, you know, chat me up. Feel free. It's a small community still, but it's full of very nice people. So yeah, if you're interested, feel free to hop on in. My name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, which you just watched, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game, though I do mix it up on occasion. And if that sounds like something you'd like to see more of, I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Wishlist a game if you're interested. It helps out developers a lot. If you want to help me out a lot, I'd greatly appreciate it if you left a comment and or a like. If you subscribe, that's, you know, even better. I'd be happy to have you. But yeah, thank you very much for your time, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.